Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain For You. Today's topic is going to be how to reassure yourself. So we'll take a couple of nice deep breaths. Figured I'd get this in before it got dark. Probably have an hour left of daylight. So breathe in the positive. Breathe out the negative. Breathe in the peace. Breathe out the static and the chaos. Breathe in the confidence. Breathe out the doubt. Breathe in the danger, or not danger, the bravery. I messed that one up. Breathe in the bravery. Exhale the fear. I'm going to leave that in there because it's funny. I'm not perfect. So, how to reassure yourself. And actually, the importance of doing that. So, I've gone over many times in many different ways the need to soothe ourselves, right? Basically, calm down. You're not broken. Calm down. Okay? And unfortunately, you know, when you're screaming in pain or other symptoms are really freaking you out, it's easy for the lizard primitive brain to just go, you're in danger, oh my God. And we catastrophize, and then we think about and we focus on the symptoms all day long. And that fear and the freak out and the focus on the pain all day long is what keeps it persistent. So the importance of reassuring yourself is to kind of turn that off. Right? It's so that we can start to teach our brain that we're really not in danger. We're really okay. We can turn down the volume on our nervous system, right? Because if you're constantly running around in the freak out, screaming, oh my God, catastrophizing the future, the nervous system's going to stay on high alert. And a high alert nervous system is going to keep the pain going, right? You're using those neural connections, those neural pathways that are firing the pain signals or the other symptoms. Just a quick touch. Digestive and immune system, allergies, even asthma, autoimmune stuff, digestive issues. It's not classic TMS in that it's pain created, but it's absolutely stress induced. So the digestive and immune systems are suppressed significantly when you are under stress. And when you are stressing out about those digestive or immune system issues, they're going to persist, right? Because you're continuing the stress, which will keep the suppression. So I just wanted to excuse me. I just wanted to touch on that. But the purpose of reassuring yourself is to soothe yourself, right? It's to bring your body down, to calm the nervous system down. But it's also just as important, if not more so, to calm your thinking down, right? We can't really think two things at once. And generally, whatever we're thinking, we're going to end up feeling. So if we are thinking catastrophic, fear-based worry and freak out, we're going to feel that. We're going to feel that anxiety. We're going to feel the elevation in pain because we're amping up our body with adrenaline and cortisol, and we're just really just winding up this whole process. So soothing is super important. So you've got to learn to breathe and settle down. Calm down. You're not broken, right? And so some people will say, Dan, I must say I'm safe 1,000 times a day. It's not working. All right, so that's not really reassuring. That's just repeating a mantra that your brain immediately learns is just something you're doing. It's no different than saying the sky is blue, the sky is blue, the sky is blue. After the 35th time, your brain's not going to really feel that or notice that or do anything with it. It's just a repetition. So I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Probably not the best way to reassure yourself that you're okay. Safety is important, And reassuring yourself is important, but 1 or 2 words repeated ad nauseum is probably not the best way. So how to reassure yourself? I like to use my intelligent thinking parenting brain to soothe and calm myself down and reassure myself based on accurate information, right? People say, I don't know, Dan, the pain's so bad. You're telling me I'm safe, but it certainly doesn't feel that way. And I automatically go into the freak out, and my brain just takes me there. It's your brain. Smile, laugh. It's true. It's your brain. So you get to do 2 things. You need to become aware of where you are living in your head. Are you living in this fear-based, future, worry, anxiety-based life of my life sucks and it's always going to suck? Or are you living a little bit more in the now? Are you allowing yourself to feel emotions, not necessarily about the pains or symptoms, but about life? Somebody says something, somebody does something, you encounter some stress at work or the supermarket or whatever. So, are you living in this future fear-based world? Many of us are. I spent a lot of time there. Or are you living in the now, the present, paying attention to the wonder of what is going on right now? Just listen. All right, well, the crickets just got interrupted by the guy next door doing some work. But off in the distance, I hear the sound of a hot air balloon, and they're pulling the flame to keep the hot air balloon aloft. And it's cool. I'm in an area where sometimes you'll see them drift by. If it floats by, I'll try to get a video of it, but I don't think I will. Lots of trees. So there's a sound. All right, sorry, I'm distracted. But that's the point. I'm noticing. I'm in the present. Wow, that's cool. Hope I see it, right? Yeah, it sounds like it's getting closer. So anyway, the point here is learn to reassure yourself. And we do that with our thinking brain, our parenting brain, and our rational, logical, accurate knowledge, right? Because the lizard brain that freaks out and reacts to pain as if you're in dire danger is not what's going to help you get better. So, use your rational thinking brain, parent yourself. And how do we do that? Here's an example. Hey, I know the pain's really bad, but I got you. You're going to be okay. It's all right. It's just TMS. It's just this mind-body thing. Your body's actually okay, Dan. And you're not in danger here. Your body is fine. It will be fine. And Dan, you know that. Once you choose your response and learn that you're actually okay and teach your brain that you're actually okay, the nervous system will calm down. The brain will learn to trust you that you're okay and that you're safe. And it's okay. You're not dying. It's just pain. And pain is a sensation. It's not fun, but it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your body, Dan. And so, that's the type of thing I'm suggesting, is when you find yourself freaking out, talk to yourself in a soft, reassuring voice. Don't yell at your pain. Don't fight your pain. I don't think that's the best idea. Some people say it is, and they like that. If that works for you, great. Because that may make you feel powerful. Like, hey, screw off. I'm not afraid of you. Sometimes that can work, right? But when you're fighting and you're battling, it's not always safety. Oh, by the way, you guys are going to love this. All right, I'm going to get it. Can you guys see that up there in the sky? Right there in between the trees. Do you see that? Let me try to zoom in. Look at that. Hot air balloon just floating by my backyard. Woohoo! Isn't that cool? Alright, so it's getting behind the trees. So, how to reassure yourself. Parent yourself. Be the parent that you wish you had when you were growing up. Be the parent that says, you know what, it's okay to be sad today. It's okay to be pissed off that somebody did something. It's really okay. Be the parent you wish you had. Reassure yourself. It's going to be all right. And I will tell you, this stuff works. Every day I get messages. Every day I get comments. People saying, a year ago I couldn't walk more than 5 minutes. Now I'm walking 3 hours. A year ago I couldn't sit in the car for more than 10 minutes. I just, I can drive 10 hours now. And I just shared that success story on the Pain For You group. This stuff is real. It really works. And if I make it sound simple, it's because it is. This is not rocket science. It's not brain surgery. It's literally teaching yourself that everything you've been misled to believe about your body being all screwed up, jacked up, sick, ill, diseased, it's not true. And when we teach our brain that we're okay, we calm the nervous system down, we calm the brain down, we use rational, logical, accurate information to turn down the fear, and we shift our focus away from the pain and symptoms back to living our lives. And so, it is simple. It's challenging, I get it, but it is simple. And when it comes to soothing yourself, it's not just breathing and, trying to meditate or whatever you do to soothe yourself. Find something that works. But it's also calming down the thinking, because it's the thinking that puts us right back into stress. You could be great at meditating. You could do it for 20 or 30 minutes and get into a real Zen state. But if the rest of the day you're freaking out in your head and, creating panic inside your head, that soothing's only of limited value. So if you really want the soothing to really take hold and be very impactful, learn to reassure yourself. And I gave an example of that. And even if you have to, write it out. Write out the evidence you've got. Your pain was like this, and that's kind of proof that it's TMS, and this happened and that happened, and you were on vacation and it wasn't so bad, and when you're with other people and sometimes not focused on the pain, it's not so bad. That's all evidence that it's TMS. So it really can't be physical. And use whatever evidence you've got, plus the accurate knowledge of what this mind-body reason for pain, symptoms, or other discomfort is, and just reassure yourself. That'll calm down your thinking. So it's really important. Really important. So is this helpful? Right? Because some people are like, I don't know how to calm down. I'm so freaked out, I'm so afraid. Well, this is how you do it. Right? So hopefully this is useful for you. Sorry about the distractions with the hot air balloon. I know I caught it in the videos, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy that. And if you have any questions or comments, please give me a call. Not give me a call. Please comment below. I don't want everybody to call me. I'm too overwhelmed already. I get, half a dozen emails overnight, hundreds of comments, messages. So no, don't call me. If you're interested in coaching, go to danbuglio.com/coaching. But if you got questions, comment below. If you have thoughts, if this was helpful, comment below. If you think somebody could use this, somebody else in the TMS community, share it with them. Or if you have a friend who is brand new to this whole mind-body world and they're struggling with symptoms or pains, and you think they might benefit from this, send them to painforyou.com for an introduction on some of this stuff. Or just send them to my YouTube channel or invite them to the group. Anyway, enough of that. Love you guys and gals. You can do this. This stuff works. And more people are getting better every day. And if other people can, you can too. It's a matter of turning down the fear and reassuring yourself and learning how to do that. And doing it consistently. It's not like, oh, I tried that once, it didn't work, Dan. No, you got to do it all the time. Every time your lizard brain freaks out, you got to go, wait, time out, come here, come on back. It's okay, I got you. Kind of give yourself a hug. Remind yourself of the knowledge that you currently have And use that knowledge to turn down the fear. And you will get well. This stuff works. You can do it too. So, love you guys and gals. We will talk to you tomorrow.